Go. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, let us get started. So I'm your mirror image. Your right hand goes in the front. Left hand now. Shake, 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 shake. Left hand is going to be the giving hand. From the fingertips, going for a nice tapping, 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 tapping. Up along the neckline, which is your lymph node station. Tapping, 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 tap, 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 tap. And fingertips coming up into the shoulder and your lymph node station. And we're going for tapping. Boom, 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 boom. A little self-care, waking up your micro-capillary system and going tapping. All these tiny little blood cells that we do not see with our naked eye. Give them a little waking, 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 waking. One more, very intuitive hands. Tap, 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 tap. Same direction from the fingers up into your whole arm. And you're going brushing and brushing and brushing and brushing and brushing and brushing and brushing. Same palm, you just turn that palm open. Armpit region. Going now, down the river we go. And going tapping and tapping down. Very intuitive hands. Here's your lymph node station right here, right? All the way down to the fingertips. Going now, tapping and tapping. Going down, tapping and tapping. One more there. Tap, 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 tap. Same direction then, brushing and dusting off and harmonize. Yes, it's almost like tuning your instruments on the daily level. Definitely brushing. Same arm then, shoulder and the elbow first. And shake, 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 shake. Fingers in the wrist, letting go, letting go, letting go. All the habitual tension, letting go, letting go, letting go. How about it? Upstairs, shake, 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 shake. In front of the body, shake, 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 shake. Downstairs, outside of the body, release, release, release. Take now your left hand forward. So I'm your mirror, right hand is going to be the giving hand. Fingertips, shoulder, here's your lymph node. Tap, 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 tap. And fingertips going up, way up into the shoulder and your lymph nodes. We're going tapping, boom, 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 and tapping. Very intuitive hands, waking up, a little stimulation on your cellular system. Very, very important. One more there. Tap, 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 tap. Same direction then, brushing and brushing up along your whole shoulder. Going brushing and harmonizing and polishing. Same palm, we just turn that palm open. Armpit region, your lymph nodes, right here. Down, 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 down. Down the river we go. Going down, tapping, and tapping down. And going tapping. Inner arm, down the river we go. Going down, tapping. And tapping. One more. Tapping down, 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 down. Same direction then. Brushing and letting go and releasing and polishing and harmonizing. polishing. Same arm, shoulder and the elbow first. Shake, 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 shake. How about the little one? Wrist and the fingers. Definitely very important for your circulation up there. How about space above you? Shake, 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 shake. Space in front of you. There you go. Away from the body. Diagonally down, 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 down. Okay, one hand above, one hand below. Shaking, 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 shaking. Charge up fresh energy in your arms. Opposite side. Every time when I ask you to mobilize your arms, these shoulders, that means your breathing cavity starts to get a little stimulated. Okay, feet will go hip distance apart. Fingers are long out to the side. I'm your mirror, taking that deep breath there. We go to your right side. First one, just feel for where's that first edge. Okay, push into the feet. Ground into the feet. We'll return now. Center. Going then left side. Turn the top palm down as you reach with those fingers. Next inhalation, returning. Show me now, forward motion. Push into the feet. Lean the shoulders back a little bit. In front of you, exhalation, release. Hands in front of you, turn the palms out. This is your inhale, look between your hands, spreading your fingers really wide. See if you can lean our shoulders back just a little bit. Okay, hands away from the shoulder again. Deepen that breath to your right side. I'm your mirror. Take that elbow, bend your elbows a little bit. And see if you can almost like you're turning the elbows in. Turning through the fingers up here, turning through the wrist line and the elbows. Now feel how your shoulder starts to be part of this internal rotation. Going for basically a little pulsation in the rib cage. Plus that spiral notion to elongate. You stretch, but bring it back. Stretch it a little further, but return now. So you're always trying to maintain the buoyancy of your muscle tissues, of your intercostal muscles. Feel that rib cage getting a little well extended. One more there, out to your right side. I'm gonna keep you here. Deep breath, feel that breath right by the side of your rib cage, side of your diaphragm. Ready? Here we go. This is your inhale, lengthen, lengthen. And here's that one-sided wiggle, wiggle thing. See if you can purposely elongate the lateral side of that rib cage. And let's take a check. Checking with your mind size. Should feel a little different, isn't it? One side should be a little lengthier. Let's neutralize this by going to the second side. Turn the top palm down. Bend the elbow a little bit. And then let the elbow be the leader. Fingers and your wrists are turning with it, right? So it's a very fluid motion, very relaxed motion. You do stretch, but you bring it back. So you don't overextend the tendons and your tissues. Stretch and bring it back. Almost like the whole arm becomes the branch of the tree. Like a willow tree. You go with the wind. You come down with gravity. Yeah, feeling a little more extended every time. This is your exhale. Inhale, and here exhale. One more. Lengthen, lengthen, lengthen. Stay here for a moment. Feel that breath opening and massaging this whole left side of your rib cage. Okay, push into the feet. That is quite important so that you can return without much effort. Stay here for a moment. Do your one-sided wiggle, wiggle. Okay, both hands skyward. In front of you, reach with your fingertips. Then turn your hands out. Deepen that breath. See if you can firm into the legs a little more as we go into the space behind you. If this is too much, Just bend your elbows. Work with your elbow intention rather. Okay, 2 more then. Deep breath, inhale, look up. Going forward, but take your whole body with you. Yes, take the whole torso with your hands as far down as the body allows. At the end, go ahead and release. Hands in front of you, this one you know. Look towards the hand, look between the hands. Bend elbows if you need to, otherwise reach out through the fingertips as wide as you can imagine. Reverse circle. Here we go, forward motion. Take the body with you, almost like you're reaching for me, down, 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 down. Hands away from the body, push into the feet, lift up, look up if that's okay for the neck. Behind you, straight arm or bend your elbow. Just do your best. Most importantly, feel that open rib cage, expansiveness in your breathing cavity, in your diaphragm. That is the goal. Okay, last one together. Inhalation is deep and long. Exhalation, slow, slow, slow. Complete, down, 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 down. Inhale, turn the palms out, away from the shoulder, as far as you can. Exhalation, release. So let's give your legs a little break. Shake, 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 shake. Return your feet a little wider than your shoulder width. Turning now. So I'm your mirror. Right foot turns out. Left foot turns in a little bit. Both hands will come to the top of your right hip. Bend that knee slightly. Use your hand to, just like you shake out your wrist before. See if you can shake out this pocket. Pulsation, pulsation, pulsation. Get a little bit of mobility right on the right side of the top of your hip. Bend that knee ever so slightly, going for your clockwise rotation. Circular mobility, clockwise rotation, clockwise rotation, clockwise rotation. Internal rotation, anti-clockwise rotation, anti-clockwise rotation. It's a spherical joint, this one. Lubrication of that hip is very, very important. Okay, once you return, neutralize, legs will be straight. Right? Horizontal hands. Exhalation, bend that knees just slightly for me. Can you articulate external rotation? Exactly how you just did it before, but without your hands. See if you can articulate the mobility of that hip joint. Then internal rotation, right here. If it helps you to place your hand there so you can feel this articulation, do so, right? Otherwise, before too long, you learn to articulate right by the tip of your femur bone. And you're using the movement to massage the synovial fluid that pats your joint. You're using this very subtle movement to mobilize a little gentle circular stretch for your sacrum, your SI joint back there. Okay, push into the feet, rotation now forward, right? Turning now your left foot out, right foot in. Both hands will come to the top of that hip. Okay, bend that knee ever so slightly. Use your hand to induce a little shaking shake. Okay, so you are trying to release and discharge all the habitual holding, all the stiffness that sits in this area. When the hip gets tight, your lower back starts to suffer. Okay, going for your, turn that hip away from the belly button. External rotation. That should be your anti-clockwise. External rotation, external rotation, external rotation. Then internal rotation. Notice how this knee doesn't move very much. It's not the knee that does the thing, but it's this guy, this hip socket, how it starts to mobilize itself while you're stretching in that spherical fashion, all the inner cavity of that hip. Go back to your first cycle, external rotation. Left hand right by the left side of your SI joint. So you can use your hand to feel the effect of this hips rotation, how it articulates this very, very important SI joint back here. See if you can feel that. Acknowledge it with your mind, acknowledge it with your hand, and the benefit of the practice will be double fold. Okay, press into the feet, straighten your legs. If you're not used to it, give it a nice shake, 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 shake to neutralize everything. Hands away from the body, tailbone down as you bend down the left knee slightly. Can you do exactly what you just did, but without the help of your hands? And if you're not used to it, you cup your hand there so that you can use your hand to show you how to isolate these muscle groups and how to refine the way your joint articulates itself. Basically, you're doing exactly this, except with the femur bone there. Right now, internal rotation. Double check, testing, 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 lubrication of your hip. Very, very important. Okay, press into the feet. Neutralize, point your toes forward. Forward circle. One more time this time. I'm gonna keep you down here. When you come down, how about a little pulsation? Use that very, very gentle pulsation to come a little bit closer towards the ground. Letting go of your neck, letting go of your shoulder. Okay, how about it? Windshield wiper your hands, right, left. Just do your best and see if you can let go with gravity. Just side to side, right, left. Yes. Yeah, just be lighthearted about it. Okay, ground into the feet then. Inhale, coming back to the center. And exhalation, gather now your feet, coming back to center. Okay, use a little support on the wall, on shelving, on chair, however that helps you. Ankles step together, hello to your toes, wiggle your toes for a moment so you can open up the four corners of your feet. Okay, one hand here or both hands here. However you navigate, give it now, press now. Balls of your feet down, heels of your feet starts to come off the floor. If you have your hands here, try to align these two corners to one another. Now squeeze your leg mighty tight before you descend your feet down, down, down. Okay, how about it? A little pulsation, 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 pulsation. One or both hands. Let's go for that same elevation, but take your hands horizontal out to the side. Use your support if you need to. Hover for a moment, squeeze. Exhalation, returning down, 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 down. Firming of the muscular system. Two legs become one. Ready? Two more like this. Here we go. Inhale, one. Inhale, two. Inhale, three. Hold one. Hold two. Feel for firming, firming, firming. Exhalation, beginning. Squeeze. Middle. Ending of your breath. If you don't need the support, looks a little bit like you're doing this. Beginning, squeeze. Heels of your feet off the floor, middle. Ending of the breath. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Exhalation, beginning. Yes, middle. Ending of your breath. Very nice. Let's lift now. Right foot off the floor. Your first balance here. Rise into the center above you. You do want to be really proud there. Exhalation, bend that standing leg. So the quads are learning to engage as you step this foot back. Okay, left beginning, middle. Be really proud. That means open heart. Chin up just a little bit. Be really proud. Yes. Exhalation, bend that standing leg. Have control, have articulation of this quad muscles before you bring that foot back to the floor. Okay, one more on each side. Inhale, 1. Inhale, 2. There, inhale, 3. Stepping down. Inhale, exhale, 1. Bend that standing leg slightly. Exhale, 2. Exhale, 3. One more. Left foot. Inhale, 1. Inhale, 2. Coming up into 3. Hold there for a moment. Bend that standing leg slightly. Gain control, gain control. The slower you return, the more that right leg is going to be engaged. And if you're not used to it, definitely give the body a little neutralization in between. Okay, with the support, let's try, I'm your mirror, right? Picking up now your right foot down, left foot off the floor. Hands here or hands here. Ready? Here we have, feel that pedal in front of you. Push, 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 push. And returning of the foot. Second side, right? Left foot ground, right foot off the floor. Imagine there's a pedal in front of you. You're trying to push, push, push forward and return. Okay, so the trick is once you come up, you want to start to imagine you're pressing your belly in a little bit. So you start to find your center of gravity and you start to feel for firming into the core. Definitely. Try again. Right foot off the floor. Inhale. Push, push, push. Feel that mental pedal that you're pushing up against. Exhalation. Very nice. Okay, next stage. Ready? Use the support if you need to. Otherwise, hands here. Inhale. Pushing into that bicycle. Very, very funny bicycle. Keep the foot off the floor. Inhale. Exhale. Push, push, push. Inhale. Exhalation. Feel the present. Bend that standing leg a little bit. Yes. Right and the left side of your corner needs to be rather aligned to each other. Feeling that invisible bicycle you're riding on. Here's your exhalation. Here's your inhale. Bend that standing leg slightly so you switch on the quads. One more together. Here's your inhale. Push, push, push. That's your exhalation. Very nice. Okay, give your legs a little moment to release its tension. Okay, let's try now. Right foot. Ready? Inhale. Push, push, push. Like you got that invisible pedal in front of you. This is your inhale. Here now, exhalation. Again, inhale, just do your best. If this is too much, just bring your foot to the ground and you trace the ground. That's all. Otherwise, keep that foot off the floor and you feel for circular mobility. In your mind's eyes, almost like you're riding a very funny bicycle. Yes, inhale, exhale. I'll turn to the side so you can see the mechanism. Looks a little bit like you're doing this. This is your inhale, that's your exhale. This is your inhale, that's your exhale. Try one more with me. Inhale. Yes, push, push, push. Notice that standing leg bend a little bit to switch on your quads. Okay, feet, ankles together. Hands here or hands to your support. Pulsation, 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 pulsation. Release, release, release. Okay, land into your feet. Before you did these ones, right? We do one of both hands. But this time, let's trace a nice big circle. Ready? Here's one. Here's your 2. Here's your 3. Upstairs. Midline, exhale, 1. Squeeze those legs, squeeze those glutes, squeeze mighty strong. Before too long, these muscles will learn to work for you. But for now, you need to kind of make a little exaggeration. Like you're squeezing them like crazy. Here's your 3. Exhale, coming down 1, coming down 2, coming down 3. Try one more. Inhale, squeeze. Inhale, squeeze. Inhale, squeeze furthermore. Keep squeezing on your way down 1. Exhale, 2. Exhale, 3. Have your feet then about hip distance apart. Hands to 2 corners. Drop that tailbone vertically downward. Tracing your clockwise cycle. Almost like you're tracing your tailbone in a circular fashion. Again, lubrication of your hip is very, very important. Try to keep these 2 corners aligned so you're not really doing this. Yeah? Be a little more mindful of your midline. Be a little more mindful of the bottom of your feet. 4 corners of your feet are being massaged. Opposite rotation. Lubrication of your hip before and after your balance is also important. Otherwise, these 2 guys get really, really tight. Okay, shake out your legs one at a time. And let's go to your next stage, right? Use the support if you need, otherwise, both hands to your pocket. Bend knees slightly. While you're here, use the back hand to remind your tailbone to drop downward, vertically down. Okay, ready? On your mirror, left foot off the floor. Before your bicycle went like this. Now the bicycle is gonna go out to the side. That means you push into the pedal. It's a very funny bicycle exhalation. Notice I try to just maintain that midline awareness. Right, left side of my hip are relatively in that same alignment. Okay, let's do the breath awareness. This is your inhale. Push on that exhalation. Inhale, exhalation. Some part of your gluteus are going to firm up. Now, muscularly, they need to learn how to be strong and engage for you. Okay, 2 more like this. Inhale, exhalation, sensing that pedal right underneath the foot. Find breath. Here's your exhalation. Once you return, I'm going to ask you to let go. A little tension has been experienced every time when you are doing a little challenging aspect. And that's a healthy challenge. Your hip, your muscular system will become a little stronger within time. Okay, the other side. Ready? Right foot off the floor. Exhalation. Push, push, push. Inhale. If this is too much, just don't go too high and drag the foot towards the ground. Another option is you can trace your disc circle with your toes to the ground. Okay? Otherwise, keeping the foot off the floor, just do your best. I think it's a bit more important that you synchronize with the way you breathe. Exhale. It's like you're sailing with the wind. This is your exhale. Inhale, you let that breath float that leg off the floor. Exhale, assertion back to the earth. Inhale, from the earth, you rise up. Exhale, back to the earth. 2 more. Inhale, exhale. Feel that pedal underneath your foot. And return now. Take now your left foot behind you. Your mirror. Right, left side of your pockets are nicely equal, right? So these 2 headlights are equal, hands here. Bend that standing leg slightly. Lubrication of your hip, clockwise rotation. You're clockwise. Clockwise rotation, clockwise rotation, clockwise rotation, clockwise rotation. Anti-clockwise rotation, anti-clockwise rotation, anti-clockwise rotation, anti-clockwise rotation. Okay, bend that standing leg. From this part, I'm going to ask you to ascend Peel that back foot off the floor. Hang out there for a moment. And exhalation. This part you did before, remember? Yes, hands here or hands to your support. Okay, you just did this guy. How about if we reverse that motion? Ready? Here's your inhale. There, exhalation. If this is new for you, you are going to feel a lot of tension. Just put your foot to the ground or trace a disc of circle with your toes. Okay? Before too long, the muscle starts to remember how to support you better, how to find your central gravity and feel for engagement of the core a little better. Yeah? Just work with the breath. This is your inhale. Here, exhalation. Inhale. Here, exhale. Two more like this. Deep breath and return. Inhale. Yes, exhale, return. Give your legs a little release. Shake, 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 shake. Okay, this guy should give you the hip opening and the stability of the standing leg for you to mark a tree pose. Beneath the knee, if you're used to it, above the knee, but never on the knee, right? Again, the alignment of your hip are nice and square, so that midline is easily accessed. Okay, let's try. One or both hands. Ready? Here's your inhale, coming up. Here then, exhalation, returning, returning, returning. Okay, two more like this. Beginning of the breath, middle of the breath, ending of your breath. Returning, beginning, middle, ending of the breath. Last one, beginning of that breath, middle of the breath, ending of the breath. Notice, see if you can engage your core while you're here. See if you can keep working on firming of the core as you return. Yes, you did it! Both feet together, relax the shoulder, use that pulsatory motion to like renew the page. Like you recharge, recharge, recharge. Letting go, feet to the ground. Stepping now your right foot back. Hands to your hip. Do whatever adjustment you need to do so that you have two headlights nicely even. Bend that front knee slightly. Your clockwise cycle. Lubrication of that hip joint again and again. So very important. You don't have to do a lot, but you do need to keep them lubricated every day. Okay, opposite rotation. Motion is lotion. You put a little lotion every single day. Don't wait until they start to get kind of stiff and dry. Right? So just remember your motion is lotion. Okay, lubrication is your head of your hip. Very important in between your balance poses. Right? Push into that front foot. Bend that knee a little bit. Hands out to the side. Ready? Get that left foot really well grounded as you go upstairs. This one you know from before. Except now, put a little focus on squeezing of the core on your way down, 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 down. A little support if you need it. Otherwise, we're going for, remember this one, coming back. Ready? Here we go. From the outside, we return back. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. This is your inhale. This is your exhalation. Again, inhale, exhalation. Deep breath, and then return. Two more. One breath, one motion. One breath, one motion. Once you release, give now your legs a little shake, shake, shake. So these guys eventually will bring you to here, beneath the knee. If you're used to it, above the knee, never on the knee. Okay, find a way to connect to the earth beneath your lower foot. Ready? One or both hands. Here we have unfold, unfold, unfold. Just do your best. Firming of your core as you seal that midline back to the center of your heart. Here is the beginning. Here's the middle. Ending of your breath. Then coming back, beginning, middle. Pull your core in, ending of that breath. Last one together. Of course, have a sense of one point of focus. Is very important and is very useful. Returning, coming now, releasing of your foot, returning of your hands simultaneously together. Okay, relax your shoulder, use that pulsation, pulsation, pulsation to refresh the page. Up and down, up and down, up and down. So you do want to pulsate enough that you feel like your spinal fluid or your lymph nodes fluid are being a little stimulated. Okay, let's come back to these ones again. Remember these ones you did? Okay, but take a few steps back. Or you take this in space. This is your inhale. Forward step. Exhale, 1. Exhale, 2. Exhale, 3. Land on that front foot. Ready? Right foot off the floor. Inhale, 1. Inhale, 2. Inhale, 3. Before you exhale, stepping forward, 1, 2, land on 3. 2 more. Inhale, 1, inhale, 2. Pull your belly in. Before you exhale, 1, heel comes first. Exhale, 2, land completely on 3. Last one, left foot off the floor. That's your inhale. Here, exhalation. Slowly, slowly land. Okay, inhale, right foot off the floor. How about we go behind you? A little tricky because you can't see that space behind you. Toe length first, arch awareness, heel awareness. Look, weight on that back foot. So once you put your weight on that back foot, this front foot peels off the floor already. Right? Coming into your inhale, backward step, exhale 1, exhale 2, land on 3. You're literally sitting on that back foot. Again, inhale 1, right foot off the floor. I'm going to bring you all the way back to the center of your space, how you started today. Okay, one last one. Pulsation, 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 pulsation. Eyes closed. Let's close our practice with 3 circles together. Just so you kind of seal your relationship between the space around you and within you. This is that mental space that gives you the stability for all of your balance work. Okay, eyes closed. Take a moment, wiggle, wiggle your toes so you feel the 4 corners of your feet. Long fingers, like you have rays of light coming out of your arms. Inhale, nice full circle. Exhalation, like you're catching that slither of light from the heavens back into the center of your heart. Inhale. Beauties around me, on my right, on my left. Beauties before and behind me. Beauty lives above me. Beauty then comes within me, and their beauty lives beneath me. Okay, last circle. Spherical awareness all around you. Like you're casting this beautiful golden sphere all around you. And there, mark that midline, sense of intention. Beauty lives within me. Thank you, everybody, for sharing your practice today. Let me know if you have any questions. Otherwise, we'll see each other very soon.